casting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Are you playing Hogwarts Legacy now, Red?
Well, good luck with it.
Did you mod it?
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room. I sent an anonymous howler to Duncan Hobhouse last year because he kept leaving his dirty clothes all over the dormitory.
You?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.
Trying to figure
now,
out
in
how
light of
to
your
mod it.
unique
Got
situation,
it.
joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Peasy has a special knack. It's taught.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Oh, that's right.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see
Revelio.
what the guide says.
Oh, that's right. We gotta go around collecting stuff. You've unlocked the field guide to challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Okay. Open the field guide. Oh, that's right. Duh. Okay. Okay. I
Clever,
think what
isn't
I
it?
started doing
Keep your eyes open for more
before
opportunities
was
like that,
Never required
inside
specified
and
knowledge
outside of the
to
castle.
on a topic they're necessary.
I think there is also a thing for petting all the cats you come across.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Hmm.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discovered the flue flame. You can open up the map at any time to travel faster. Fast travel to any discovered flue flames. Okay. Okay, continue. That is the south wing. She said I need... Was it the south wing I had to discover? Okay. Okay, so here's where I have to go select. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use to rotate. Okay. That's the library. Divination class. So I have to go to Central Hall. Travel. There we go.
And here we are. Quite the
Forgive
time saver.
my
These stairs
yawn.
lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay, so there we've discovered it.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
There's the dragon's puffing smoke.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Yeah, I actually heard that there is a no kidding recipe out there that you can
Can you tell me more about the defense
make
against the dark arts
butterbeer on
class?
your own
Defense
at
against the
home.
dark arts, as the name
I
implies,
actually went and
focuses
bought
on
my
how
daughter
to
because
defend
she's like
oneself against the
a
evils that
major
lurk
Harry
beyond
Potter
these
fan.
walls. A
I bought
mastery of
her
defense against the
the
dark
Harry Potter
arts
cookbook.
is required for
Harry
those who
Potter.
aspire to become
Harry Potter
lawyers.
cookbook.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Maybe I
Thank
should
you,
get that.
Professor
Maybe
Weasley.
make
A
some
lot to absorb on
maybe
your
I'll do a
first
whole
day,
Harry Potter
and you
thing
have
and we'll
much
do
to learn.
we'll make
Happily, your
recipes from
professors
the
have agreed
cookbook.
to create additional assignments for
That
you
might be kind of
outside
fun to do.
class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is in fact. I don't know that okay. I need to flip a coin. Should I say anything more or should I not? It's hard to hmm. Hmm. There is in fact. I'm afraid there isn't. I think I might follow the same path as last time because I know this comes up again. So, hmm.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages.
She seems like the
and you
type
chose
that's
to
a little
fly in the path of a
annoyed at you
dragon.
I wouldn't
because
say
you're
I
not
chose
giving her the
dragon's path,
tea.
Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Oh, goodness.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did so.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
And track quests available from your map. Okay. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. Okay. Field guide map shows Professor class in the lower section of the astronomy wing. Okay. Defense against the dark arts class. Go to charms class. Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be
Oh.
incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum. Charms is the only class I can stay awake from.
Do you think if we asked
Ooh.
Charm, she'd let us go up earlier to the astronomy tower?
I can't
I bet she
actually
would.
get that yet.
She lives here.
Cast
Oh,
charm.
did you hear about the new spell we're
Cast
learning in
charmed
charms? I
compass.
can't wait. You know it's
All
gonna
right.
be a lot with Ronan.
So I need to.
Protego!
Oh.
Revelio.
Aha. Okay, 2 of 2. Ah, there's a door. Reveal. Okay, so I forget. Okay, I forget how to do this. Okay, I remember. All right. So 1, that's 11. Okay. So 1, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Oh, that's right. 21. So that's 111. So that's 12. You need 9. One, 2, 0, 1. That's 2. So that's 13. 8. Spider. That's 14. We need 3. Oh, I need to find the keys. Maybe I can't do this yet? Yeah, I can't do that yet either, because I need Reparo. Got the Flue Flame. And
Revelio.
over there.
Oh, my exams. Phew. Not a one of them deserves more than a T.
Okay, can't get in there yet because I need to be able to open the door. Gotta unlock the level.
Revelio.
Where is it? Around here somewhere.
Made the mistake of leaving my potions homework in the common room. I'm convinced Peeves absconded with it.
Okay, where did it go? Where is it? Is it here?
Revelio.
Nope, it's further away. Oh, that's right, the eyeball. I forgot about the chests. Okay. I'm sure it will come. Weird.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bad! Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbol's path. Okay.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. see how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Leviosa!
Good. Now, the base. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start
See
with
if I
you
can
two.
remember.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Leviosa!
This is good form.
I know.
Potato!
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. If only all of my students were this adept.
Stupid!
Complicates things.
Leviosa!
I do enjoy a lively duel. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
You figured
I
out the
put you on
modding
the
yet?
spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
I think
Then again,
so,
perhaps
but
this
they
wasn't
don't
your
look the
first
same in
duel.
the pictures as they do in the